continuous stirred tank reactor. The abbreviation is CSTR. It's a perfectly mixed reactor. I represent here the flow, input flow, output flow. QI and SI are the parameters at the entrance. S and P are the concentration inside of the reactor. QO is the output flow. S and P, the concentration in the output flow, are the same as the concentration inside of the reactor. I represent here S and P inside of the reactor and in the output flow. QI and QO are the same, so we will call it Q. They are constant. V is constant because the flow are constant, the volume are constant. All concentrations are constant during the time. They are not the same at the entrance and in the output, but they are constant in the time and they are uniform inside of the reactor. We can say that it is a global steady state because all parameters are constant. Plug flow reactor, we will call it PFR. It's a tubular reactor, an open reactor. I represent here the input flow and the output flow. We call QI, SI the parameter at the entrance, QO the output flow, and we will call S and P the concentration in the output flow. We are going to represent here concentration along the flow. So we can see that the substrate decrease during the flow inside of the tubular reactor and the product increase. We represent here its concentration at the entrance, Pi, and this concentration will increase during the flow inside of the reactor. If we have an observation of the totality of the reactor, of the entire reactor, we can say that all parameters are constant during the time. There is always the same concentration at the entrance and at the output of the reactor. But now, if we make an observation of a slice of fluid, we will consider that the substrate and the product are function of Z, and we will call Z the distance inside of the tubular reactor. So S and P are function of Z. What is a slide of fluid? I represent it here. We will say that it has a volume dV and this volume is constant. It's a small part of V. This slice of fluid has a flow velocity V. V is also the volume of the reactor, of the total reactor. The volume of the total reactor is constant. QI and QO are constant. We can say that there is a gradient of concentration inside of the tubular reactor. The slice of fluid dV is considered as a closed reactor because there is no exchange of material between the other slides of fluid. So this slide is considered as a batch.